You know what, guys? Our parents were right when they said it'd be those damn phones. Or if you're a millennial, get off the computer and go play outside or read a book. With the world and technology evolving and moving so fast, it's easy, no matter what age you are, to get sucked into the motion of scrolling on your phone for endless hours without realizing. In my opinion, we're all living in a digital age where we're all addicted to our phones and social media, whether we realize it or not. And yes, even the ones that told us to go play outside. Our brains are begging us to touch real grass, to sit outside, to smile at a random stranger, and to just be. But it's not easy anymore. Whether you're a teenager, a corporate baddie, or a teacher, an artist, or even a boomer with declining hearing, anytime we have downtime, we instinctively reach for our phones. Research has shown that excessive use of social media has been associated with poorer short-term memory recall, memory loss, or even decreased working memory, especially on platforms such as TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and WhatsApp. Guys, WhatsApp. Excessive social media use or social media addiction are impairing cognitive processes such as problem solving and decision making skills. And the other thing is authenticity. OG social media people showed up a bit more authentic than they do now. Remember those days on Instagram where you just took a picture of your fried egg on toast? Yep, that's what I mean. Authenticity is essential to our well-being, especially our psychological well-being. Another recent study showed that people with high addiction to social media had significantly lower authenticity levels. And I quote, "Social media addiction is increasingly attracting attention as a phenomenon that negatively affects individuals' real-life social interactions and authenticity levels. If we're not careful, we can lose our sense of self to the next trend, to the next brand, to the next big thing, and we end up losing our personality and who we are and our authenticity to the next big shiny thing that we see on social media. We can also lose ourselves to brain rot and find ourselves in a state of intellectual deterioration. Social media addiction is overstimulating our brains. It's making us feel discontentment in our daily lives, and it's constantly feeding us overwhelming amounts of information. And I know it's not all doom and gloom. We know the positives of social media, and I would like to think we all know how to recognize when consuming social media is becoming dangerous for ourselves and how we can fix that. But just in case you don't, another research paper that I read listed ways to do these, and these were the two that I found most relevant for me, and hopefully it's relevant for you too, or it can just serve as a gentle reminder. First thing is to regulate your screen time. Delete some of the apps that are distracting you. This really helps to restore cognitive balance and lessens cognitive overload. The second thing that was suggested in the study is to incorporate non-digital materials to your daily life, such as music, writing, outdoor activities. Have different types of interests outside of your screen. This will increase cognitive flexibility and improve your problem-solving skills. Invest in hobbies. Another thing that I found interesting that I read about and can include in another video at a later time is FOMO. I feel like we don't talk about FOMO anymore, but it's still real. I mean, talking from personal experience, I still get FOMO. And this paper that I read actually just says it best, so I'm just going to quote what it says. It says, "Media literacy would help users to understand social media's constructed nature and critically assess the content they consume, and educating users about both the positive and negative outcomes of social media use, as well as the importance of promoting active engagement on social media to encourage genuine connections rather than mere passive consumption of content is crucial." All that being said, I definitely do think that these are things that we probably do know, but are really good reminders for us to slow down, be mindful of what we consume online, and to be mindful of how rich our lives are outside of social media, because they are, and we deserve to celebrate ourselves beyond the screens and beyond what we see about other people's lives, and just to sit down and take in the beauty of our own lives. So thanks for listening to my little chit chat.